like I never felt. I felt the urgency.
Hey, this is Sheliah Belle the Belle. I'm here with the Belle Report, representing all my entities, and we are finally here to catch up with the man of the hour, Mr. P. Dot. The man. I like the name. Where did P. Dot come from?
It's a long story. It's a long story. What happened was, I'm originally from Norfolk area, you know, 757. Okay. And my first rap name, don't laugh you guys, was Pagoda, okay?
Pagoda.
Right, as in Pearson Pagoda, you know the store?
Right.
So what I wanted to do was, I said, what can I think of a rap name that people will remember? Because if you go to the store in the mall, you'll always see Pearson Pagoda, right?
Okay.
But I said, but it's gospel, so I got to be something Christian about it, right?
Right.
So I did this long acronym where P stands for praise, A stands for always, and then G-O-D, because God is in the middle of everything. And they A at the end, always.
I like that.
So Pagoda. But then I started doing concerts, and people start messing it up.
You get so deep.
Exactly. I mean, not really. That's just, you know, a little something. So then I came to Richmond, and I reinvented myself. I said, you know what? We're dropping everything, just P. Dot. Because I go to concerts, and people, since they couldn't pronounce the name, they would just say, yo, P. So I said, you know, everybody's saying P. So
I mean, let's be real. You've had some other names.
I have, you know.
Well.
Big shout out to my mama, Corey Goss. That's my government. You know, she named me that. But yeah, we're gonna go with P. Dot for this album.
Tell us about the name of the album. Humble Arrogance.
Humble Arrogance.
Humble Arrogance.
Yes.
How did you come up with the name Humble Arrogance and put them in the same sentence?
Well, you know, as Christians, you know, as Christians, right? There's a lot of stuff in the Bible that tells us to come boldly to the throne. You know, if God feels like that we should come boldly when we talk to Him, I feel like that we should come boldly, if not more boldly, when we come talk to the world.
You come boldly all the time.
I do, though. You're right. So, you know,
arrogance.
Because my thing with gospel music, everybody was just so humble, which is good. Don't get me wrong. That's very good.
Okay.
But it was like, they would use the crutch. Well, you know, I'm just doing this for Jesus. I'm doing this for the Lord. And, like, I felt like that was just, like, smacking God's face. Because
you knew the real deal.
Right. Like, you're saying, okay, so you're saying that because there's something that you're not confident about. So you're going to use that crutch. Okay. I'm just doing this for the Lord.
That's their covering.
Right. So I feel like if you have a little bit of humbleness and a little bit of arrogance put together, you know, you have confidence.
With all of that said, what can we expect out of the new project?
The new project, you're going to get great gospel rap.
Of course he's saying this, but he does great music.
No, but listen.
You do great music.
I try. I do what I can, okay? But you're going to get...
It's a whole other experience, though. It really is.
It is. I mean, I do agree. You know, I'm not your average gospel rapper. You know, a lot of people come to me and say, man, I've heard gospel rap, but I've never heard it like that before. So, and I usually get that a lot when I go to concerts. So I feel like I'm not your average gospel rapper who's going to say Jesus 10 million times in a song, or who's going to say, if you do this, you're not going there, or you're going to hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving you real life situations, real life scenarios, and it has a faith-based message to it.
I think some people do that also just to let other folks know, you know what, I'm not going to compromise the Word of God.
Right,
So they put Jesus in it. I know.
But
it's a whole other flavor that you got. And you're still letting people know that you love God and that you're not compromising the Word at all.
You know how many artists out here in the regular gospel industry don't say Jesus in their records at all?
Yeah, okay.
And we know for sure they're talking about Jesus, okay?
So in saying that, what's going to separate this project from the rest?
Well, it's going to give you quality gospel rap from what I see. You know, from the industry right now that we're in, you don't have a lot of quality gospel music. You have more quantity than quality. So I think that the message that I'm portraying with this album is really gonna set me apart, and it's gonna give you, oh, I can do gospel rap, and this can be cool, and it can be okay, you know, without saying the connotations of I gotta say Jesus a million times, or I gotta do this and that.
Be careful.
I'm just
the preacher would say, walk lightly, step lightly.
But it's the truth, though. It's the truth.
It's your truth.
No, it is the truth.
Okay.
It is the truth.
Your truth.
Numbers don't lie.
Okay. The truth. Okay, stop. But wait. Got this question from Twitter. It says, how do you feel about rappers that call themselves Christians that rap rather than Christian rappers?
Well, I can...
That's an interesting question.
It is. It very is. You know, right now in gospel hip-hop, there's a big debate on should we call ourselves Christian rappers or do we call ourselves Christians that rap? And the reason being for that is because when you call yourself a gospel artist or a Christian artist, you get put in a box automatically. You only get played on gospel stations. You only get gospel.
Do you?
Yes.
Which ones?
All of them. Any gospel station. If you call yourself a gospel artist.
You're okay. Gospel artist. Because I'm thinking about the Christian.
Oh no,
gospel rapper.
No. I'm talking about gospel artist.
Ball game. Okay.
Right. But I've always had the belief that gospel is not a genre of music, but it's a faith.
Okay.
That's why we don't see Muslim rap, or we don't see, Protestant rap.
That is a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
That is a good point. Okay.
And when we go to a doctor, we don't go to a Christian doctor or a Christian McDonald's or, you know what I'm saying? So why do we have to call ourselves Christian rappers? You know?
Or gospel rappers.
Right.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to let people know that we can just have this and we can take ourselves out the box and reach the people that we really need to reach.
So are you a rapper who is a Christian who raps, or are you a Christian rapper?
I'm a Christian that raps, yes.
You're a Christian who raps?
Yes.
Okay.
And my music is very faith-based.
So what do you call the category if you are to be assigned a category for a Stella Award or a Dove Award?
Oh, it'd be, well, it depends what I'm nominated for, or if I'm nominated for it.
As a Christian who raps, what is that category called? Christians who rap?
No, it'd be called Christian rap for political purposes. Yes.
Whee! Okay, I'm not going to say over the top, but over the top. Okay.
But it is, though, really, because, when politics come into it, you have to have a category, But when people...
don't you want a clear, defined title?
Definitely. Kind of, sort of, for...
Because as political as this world is, everyone's going to always call you something.
Right.
Don't you want them to be in agreement on what they're calling you?
Oh, yeah,
so
definitely.
there can be a synergy and understanding of what it is that you're doing, and everyone else is doing the same thing on the same page?
Without a doubt.
So what is the title and the category that you're calling yourself? Is it one or the other? Which one is it? Pick one.
If you had to, I am. If you had to put it in a category,
yeah,
then you would put it in hip-hop.
Hip-hop.
Hip-hop, because that's what it is.
So now, we're going to put you between Kanye West and Jay-Z.
Yep.
And P. Dot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
That's where it goes.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Uplifting hip-hop.
You know I want to go there and drive, but I'm going to leave it alone.
Let's do it.
This is your time.
We can do it.
Because we're going to go back to one more thing. You got this great project. You're excited about it. Great energy.
Thank you.
Humble Arrogance. Separate the two words. But what is your vision for this project? What is the overall vision?
The vision for my project, I feel like I have a groundbreaking project that can really open some doors. Shouts out to Lecrae, first of all, who has set the path for that most rappers, most gospel rappers want to take, and most rappers who taking the stance that I've wanted to take.
So what is your vision overall for the project?
The vision for the project. I want to take gospel rap, take whatever you want to call it, Christian rap, rappers that are Christians.
You calling it? This is your thing.
Right.
Giving it a different name.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to give a definition.
Okay, I want to take
so
my music.
everybody around the world can see it and understand it and feel it and understand your vision.
Very, very much so. I want to take it to where it has not been, which is to mainstream radio, which is to outside the church, basically. Anything outside the church, that's where I want to take it. Because we have a great message, but I don't think our marketing is not correctly. We're not doing it correctly. And we've seen that people who do it correctly, they're getting the exposure that it needs to get.
You said you want to take it to the church. The people of the church.
Outside the church.
Outside the church?
Yes.
So where outside the church?
Anywhere. The clubs, the
So why
schools.
not take it there? Is it hard to get in? What's the challenge?
It is, because if you call yourself a gospel rapper, you will not get in no kind of clubs. You will not. You'll only get church events.
So you become limited with what you can do.
Right. You put yourself in the box.
But there is clarity about what you are rapping about as well, that you're rapping about the Lord as a Christian.
Right. But it's not, I'm not saying...
How do you think an audience would be? Would they be as acceptable listening to what you have to talk about as a rapper if they put you on the same stage in between Kanye West and Jay-Z?
Definitely. Let me tell you this. In the Bible,
You're
right?
sure about this?
I'm positive.
All the different lifestyles.
Positive.
Kanye West.
Positive.
Kanye West.
Positive.
Here comes P.
Perfect example.
Go.
I was at Virginia State, right?
Okay.
I opened up Homecoming, okay? You know the artist on Homecoming? Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
We know what she represents.
Okay.
Okay? The Clips, okay? People
like
Fabulous. They loved it.
They loved it.
People don't understand.
Rap is rap.
Rap is good music transcends regardless of where it's at.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? And then also, when Jesus spoke to the world in the Bible, right? He used parables. You know what a parable is?
Tell us.
A parable is an earthly story.
Thing. Okay.
It's an earthly story with the heavenly meaning. But he spoke to where they could understand it and they could grasp it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying I'm not going to use the churchy terms and churchy lingo as much in my music as, say, another gospel rapper would, because I'm trying to reach a different generation.
So all you're really trying to do is, like, give me a chance. Give P. Dot an opportunity to really go out there and minister to the masses.
And they love it. Every time I've had the opportunity, I've gotten a great response. People loved it. It's been awesome.
Which means all this is going to transcend onto your brand new project.
Humble Arrogance.
Humble Arrogance.
August 21st.
I understand the name now.
Yes.
Humble Arrogance. Oh, P-Dot.
That's right.
And reporting for the Bell Report, P-Dot, Gospel Christian Rappers. Is that the right title?
Call it what you want.
Hey,
is great.
we're out. God bless.
His words clear. You think we spoke face to face? This is more than me than just a daily conversation. It's how I get my wisdom. It's what keeps me patient. Steadfast that my gift will pay the rent, but the gift will be a curse if I ain't read the blue.